We've already infiltrated a high-tech den of thieves, an internet underground where people's stolen identities are bought and sold. We've even lured some of the thieves to our own online store where they're ordering popular electronics items with stolen credit cards. But what the thieves don't know is that something else is coming along with the packages, something they surely don't expect. Chris Hansen and Dateline's Hidden Cameras.
I just need your signature.
As we crisscross the country making deliveries, the first thing we discover is that some of the people seem genuinely surprised to be getting our packages.
Looks like it's Xbox 360.
I don't know where all this is coming from.
In Pennsylvania, this man doesn't seem to know anything about the expensive video game he's getting.
So why would stuff be coming here if you're not ordering it?
I don't know. I'm trying to figure that out myself.
So what's going on here? Authorities say some crooks have packages delivered to other people's addresses, especially when they think those people will be away. Then the thieves intercept the packages without the homeowners ever knowing. Could that be the case with this package? It's a Sony PlayStation from our online store, ordered with a stolen credit card and on its way to Savannah, Georgia, and a woman named Angela Cater. So as Chris from CH Delivery, I head to her door, where I find an unusual note.
Absolutely no packages to be left at my door or signed for under Angela Cater.
We decide to knock anyway to find out what's going on. Remember, she thinks I'm the delivery man.
Hey, how are you?
Hi.
Good. Hi, how are you? I saw your sign, but I just wanted to double check I have a package for you. For Angela Cater?
Before we can even explain what's in our package, the woman inside says she doesn't want it, and listen to the reason.
I'm not going to accept anything because I don't know for sure that it wasn't purchased with a stolen card.
A stolen card.
And I didn't order these things.
Angela Cater, a single mom with 4 young kids, is already suspicious about the packages that have been flooding her house.
Look at this crap.
So you got it.
It's not even the names.
There's an entire side room filled with boxes. And after I tell her I'm really from Dateline, she invites us to take a closer look. Digital cameras, computer equipment, home theater systems, marine radios, expensive shoes, and more from retailers all over the country.
This in here, we'll open it up, is one heck of a nice watch.
Angela says she became suspicious after she got a phone call from an investigator who suggested that some of the stuff was bought with stolen credit cards. But these packages weren't delivered by mistake, because Angela knows who ordered them, a man from London named Paul.
He said he had an electronics business overseas, and that these would be for his business. He wants me to send it to, he said, an address for a South African store.
For a South African store?
Yes.
She says she agreed to accept his packages because Paul isn't just any friend.
Who is Paul Desmond?
Paul Desmond is my fiancé.
Your fiancé.
Angela says she met Paul on the internet. He's even sent her this picture and asked to marry her.
And the next thing you know, let's get married. You know, I really love you. I miss you. And it's mushy, mushy all the time.
Angela has picked out a wedding dress, and some of Paul's merchandise has been shipped to her, addressed as if they were already husband and wife.
It says to Angela Desmond. His last name. First name. Well,
it looks to us as if Angela is a pawn in an international theft ring. But is she alone? Clear across the country, we make another undercover delivery to Porterville, California.
This is your correct address for calling?
Yes.
To Vicki Bebo, another single mom. It's a package of electronics ordered with a stolen credit card from that online store we created. And guess who the stuff's addressed to? A man named Paul.
This one is a Xbox 360. Now, does Paul Williams live here, or?
No, right now he lives in London, but he's going to be coming
Oh, in London.
Yeah, he's going to be here in January.
Turns out Vicki Bebo also met her Paul over the internet. And not surprisingly, he's been flooding her with packages too.
All kinds of deliveries today. How are you?
Another one arrives while we're there. And Vicky's gone a step further than just receiving packages.
Watches, shoes.
She's actually been reshipping them overseas. In fact, we saw DHL picking up this one bound for Africa. And when we asked Vicky to show us a picture of her Paul, we see a familiar face. And guess what? He wants to marry Vicky, too. Turns out Paul is engaged to 2 different women on opposite sides of the country, and who knows how many others in between. So why would international thieves want to trick women into accepting and reshipping so many packages? Experts say it's because many American retailers refuse to ship overseas. So to collect their loot, the identity thieves need a middleman, a so-called drop, somebody in the United States who can accept a delivery and then forward the stolen merchandise. That's apparently how people like Vicky and Angela are being used.
Yeah, we got some cartable sites.
And if a thief doesn't already have a drop site, Dan Clement says it's easy to buy one in one of those criminal chat rooms.
So here I'm saying, you want a valid credit card? Give me a drop.
In the thieves' market, we negotiate to buy a drop address where the criminals tell us we can send stolen merchandise.
Oh, we have just got a U.S. drop here.
Wow. South Avenue.
Penn Yan, New York. Is that really a city?
Penn Yan. What's Penn Yan?
Turns out Penn Yan is very real, a small town in upstate New York. A place we're about to become very familiar with. Because back at our online electronics store, we're getting more and more orders with stolen credit cards. A lot of them telling us to ship the goods to that same address in Penn Yan, New York. In fact, dozens of orders, electronics worth more than $10,000. The name on the orders, Wendy Kenson. So we head for upstate New York using that shipping company we set up, CH Delivery. But when we get to the address, there's no Wendy Kenson listed. The house, proudly flying an American flag, actually belongs to a couple named Therese and Robert Jeff Ball.
Hi, how are you? We have a delivery for Wendy Kenson.
Not her, but...
And as we make our delivery, we wonder, are the Balls victims of a scam, or are they scammers themselves?
Does she live?
Stuff's coming here.
Oh, stuff's it. But this is an address where she can get it, though, right?
Yeah. Oh, yeah.
Okay. All right, great.
The woman at the door, Therese Ball, knows the name Wendy Kenson.
Does she live here, or?
No, she's going to be coming by.
She comes by, okay. Is she a relative, or? Great. Thanks very much.
Okay.
Okay.
Thanks.
Have a nice day.
Yep.
Bye.
We make more deliveries to this house.
Is anybody home?
PlayStations, cell phones, MP3 players. But Wendy remains just as
Hi.
mysterious.
Wendy?
No, but we're taking the stuff for her.
Oh, good.
Who are these people? They certainly seem sincere.
Thanks a lot. You like cats, do you?
Oh, yeah.
Cute one.
Yeah.
But Mrs. Ball seems tight-lipped about Wendy.
Packages for Wendy. Is she here?
No, not here yet.
Oh, okay.
So who is this mysterious Wendy? We're hoping that these people are middlemen who can help us answer that question and lead us to the mastermind of the identity theft operation. Finally, on our 4th visit, a new face and some new information.
Hey, how are you today? Got some deliveries for Wendy Kenson?
Let me give this to you.
This time, Jeff Ball answers the door. Unlike his wife, he starts to open up about what's happening with all these packages.
They're going to Africa.
What's that?
All these are going to be shipped to Africa.
Oh, they're going to Africa.
Remember, all this stuff has been ordered with stolen American credit cards. And now we're finding out it's being shipped to Africa?
And what do you do with them in Africa, or what are they?
We have a store there.
Oh, you have a store in Africa? Oh, really?
Yeah.
Well, that's cool. What, do you get them here, and then you ship them over there and sell them over there? How's that business going?
Pretty good.
Good, good.
So there's a store in Africa, but that still doesn't tell us much about Wendy.
Does Wendy live here? All right.
She's in Australia right now.
She's in Australia?
It turns out Jeff says Wendy is actually his business partner. That store in Africa is doing so well, Jeff says, Wendy wants to open more stores.
And that's why she's in Australia.
Oh, I see.
Store in Australia.
In Australia, too.
And as he tells us about the expansion plans, he drops a bombshell.
She's going to be my wife.
Oh, so Wendy's your wife. Oh, that's great.
Going to be.
Gonna be. Well, congratulations. And when have you set a date?
Not yet.
Not yet?
So we've managed to track thousands of dollars in electronics ordered with stolen credit cards right to Jeff Ball's doorstep. But we don't know yet if he's in on the fraud or just another pawn. Either way, we're hoping he can lead us to the kingpin behind the identity theft ring. But first, he has a warning for us.
Like you watch Dateline.
Yeah.
A lot of these guys want to have sex with a 13-year-old.
Yeah.
And they show up.
I've seen that show.
Later, we'll have a surprise for him.